Hey, what's up everybody? In this video, I'm going to go over my thoughts on drop shotting, jump shooting, and why I don't do it, but I mean, yeah, I know it's part of the game, so we'll go over all that. Anyway, the gameplay footage is me using a VKS with the ACOG. I got a 2-to-1 kill death at 20 and 10, and the map is free. So now first we'll go over drop shooting. Ever since I've been playing, this started with Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. I never got into drop shooting. It's been there. People can do it. It is a viable option to use it. It's there. They never took it out. They didn't make really a problem with it. I mean, it does have some hindrances for aiming. They'll tweak that. But overall, it is useful in certain situations. But like anything, it could be a hindrance too. And then you can't use it all the time either because, especially in Ghost, when could be popping up from anywhere. But it is useful, but I never use it. I think the first time I ever got drop shotted, I was like, what the hell is this? You get pissed at first. I got pissed at first. I was probably like, fuck this guy, that was cheap. But I do see how it works, and it doesn't happen often enough. I mean, it's just, a lot of people just don't do it. It takes practice to, get it down. You also need to make your thumbstick, which is normally your knife button. You need to switch that so then you drop right to the floor. And it's just in my over analytical mind, I think that when you drop shoot, you might give them a better chance if they're aiming down the sights to hit you in the head, and then your aim's going to be off when you hit the ground. You can't turn quickly, and I would rather just step to the side than just fully hit the deck. But it is useful because, say, if I go to aim at you and all of a sudden you disappear because your body's smaller than the size of my gun that I'm aiming at you with down the sight, and then all of a sudden I don't see you, and I don't realize in that split second that you're actually below my gun. So then it takes me that extra time to aim down while you're shooting me in the legs. And that's another problem. Unless you're a distance away, it's still feasible, are you just going to cap my feet and legs? But of course you die so quickly in the game, I guess that really doesn't matter. Especially with submachine guns, shotguns, it would really help. But it's just something I never really got into. I understand why people do it. It does piss me off when I'm playing, but when I think back, it's funny. I'll laugh about it. And if it was a serious problem in the game, then of course they would change it. It would be distracting with the flow of the game. Everybody doing it, two guys running up, drop shotting each other, and it would be the stupidest gunfight ever. I mean, I'd be laughing my ass off if I walked up seeing that. But on to jump shooting. Jump shooting, it's a little weird too because you got two different jumps. You do got your full power jump where you jump high and fast and you get a lot of shots off, and then if you try to jump again, you got this little tiny bunny hop that isn't worth a shit. So that takes practice to get good at, and then on top of that, it seems to only work well when you're up close. So the last time I think I got jump shotted was I was coming up on a corner, and all of a sudden I see a pair of legs fly up on my screen, ghillie suit legs, and then I died. I was like, what the fuck? It just came flying, and it was actually pretty funny. But yeah, I didn't get too mad about it. But jump shooting is just it breaks up the flow of my combat. Other people, that's part of their combat. I have never practiced it. Once again, you got to move your thumb over to hit the button to jump shoot. So you got to time it ahead of time. It's just for me, I always like working on my aim and movement. The only time I ever really duck is for cover, or if I'm gonna get small for long shots, covering an area. But both of these techniques that people use are just something that I've never gotten into. But I understand why they would do it. I mean, it is useful if you have another tool in your bag, then definitely use it. But for me, it's not my shtick, if you will. And right before I made this video, I actually seen somebody drop shot the whole match and get a KEM doing it. It's understandable. He was actually really quick about it using a submachine gun, but it's just I have never drop shotted anybody. Jump shooting is only because it was accidental. None of this is planned out. If you watch any of my videos, I'm just straightforward. Find the guy, shoot him, strafe left, right, that's about it. And that's how I get my kills. I'm very good at just that. And also the way I play is very hunt and kill. I don't really care for camping or anything like that. I never have. Sitting in one spot waiting. I will if I know that the team is going to be coming out, but then I just get kind of antsy and bored, and then I'll move. But overall, drop shotting, Jump shooting, if it happens to me, I get pissed during the match, but I understand it, and that's where I stand on it. I think it's part of the game. That they leave it if they want. If it becomes a problem, tweak it a little bit, you know. But for people that do use it, well, congrats that you perfected another part of the game. So anyway, well, that was my video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Anyway, if you did, like and subscribe to Dread's Escape. Thanks for watching.
SATCOM ready. Enemy care package incoming. SATCOM uplink enabled. Oracle offline. Nice work, team. Well done.